people just straight lie on me. Like this whole unapologetic Negro. All he does is take some of my story, and he doesn't even know the real story, and he'll just spin it. And so what it does is it confuses people, and they believe the lie. Instead of emailing me and saying, I want to talk about this because you said this in your video, da 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 da. I want to know if this is true. I want the facts, and play fair. The only person that contacted me and said that they were going to speak up regarding this situation was the Woke Africa show contacted me. She says, I already know y'all, like she spoke her piece in her video. I didn't even watch it all, but she knows a little bit of what was happening. Okay. So it's unfortunate because all of this is weird.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video,
and just move on. You see what I'm saying? So you can't stop these people out of control. Making it negative. You can't tell them, hey, don't make it negative.
Say that one more time.
So let them. I say you can't stop these people.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Listen, I understand that I can't stop these people, but see, this is the thing. It's a realm that it's not conducive. Do you understand? It's not conducive because if you go to an unapologetic Negropian, first of all, I've only watched one of the videos that he did, for me, and all I had to do was look him in his eyes to know what kind he was. There was nothing good going to come of it. You understand? And so when they're constantly trying to do these things and they're laughing at what people think is a failure, you know what I mean? It shows me that this is not. I can no longer embark on that journey because that they belong to that. You understand? I'm not. I don't think that is safe for me to. You understand? It's not a safe arena for me. Do you understand?
Yeah,
there's who's no. You need to understand who just deceived me. Somebody who I was going to make my spouse. You understand? And this happened with my first spouse in the U.S. Deception. You understand? Like when someone will betray you and push you to the devils. How can I I don't think you're not really understanding me, are you? Are you serious?
I understand.
Are you like, come on? Are you serious? I'm supposed to just come on back and I can't sell my soul out. That would be equivalent to selling myself. I'm not a sellout.
Yeah, but look, if you quit,
Excuse me, ES is not a quitter.
ES has once again gone live a few hours ago, and of course, she had to blame someone for her proclivities, and it had to be me. Will this woman ever be responsible for her own actions? Talk a little bit also about her supporters, because these people are just freaks. There's something going on with them, because if they are taking in everything that she's saying right now, I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm going to react to her video. I'm going to analyze it a bit. I'm also going to analyze Prince Ayoko's video that he made shortly after her live. So we're going to go through that. I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, and click the bell notification, and we're going to go in. At this moment, I'm struggling to believe some of the words that are coming out of this woman's mouth. The cat is out of the bag. We all know what you've been doing and how you've been trying to pay your way. And now here you are trying to blame me, trying to say that I laid the seed inside Prince Ayoko's mind that has turned him into the person that you've seen today. I'm just going to mention a few things which I pulled out of her live that she did a few hours ago. One of those things was the fact that she keeps saying that I'm a liar, but she keeps on refraining from actually explaining what I am lying about. She doesn't tell anybody what she is lying about. She doesn't tell anybody what I'm lying about because I'm not lying. That's the whole point. So she can't tell people what I am lying about. All she can do is try and project that I'm a dishonest man somehow and that I'm lying to people for some reason, when that's not the case. Didn't she also say that Prince Ayoko was lying? She did, didn't she? She said she was lying. She said that he was lying and that you guys somehow were just eating it all up. Do you remember that? You do remember that, don't you? She only said this yesterday. Did she not say that she ended the relationship when in fact it was the people, the elders at the village that said that these two could not be married? If the elders were saying that, does that mean that she ended the relationship? No, of course it doesn't. She never ended anything. Her relationship with the prince was ended by his elders, not by you. Now who's lying? There's always two sides of every story. Do not take her side as the truth without listening to all the facts. Accept responsibility for your own actions. Nobody forced you into a relationship with a man that you was also doing business with. You did that, ES. You did that. Nobody forced you to sleep with a married man. More than once. Nobody forces you to do these types of things like you did down in Tanzania, okay? Like you did with Chief Amachi. Nobody forces you to do this stuff. You do it. You know what, ES? I like you. I like you. It's the reason why I'm not going hard on you. Here you are, still trying to make these really shallow, really empty threats towards me. I mean, come on, you're sitting there in an internet cafe filled with fraudsters. You're right at home, aren't you? Prince Ayoko's powerful oracles told him, do not marry this woman. She is trouble. Don't do it. And after the oracle said that, of course, what do you think the oracle said after that? What do you think the oracle would have said after that? The oracle would have told her to leave. The oracle would have told Prince Ayoko that she needs to leave. But guess what? That didn't happen, did it? No. The only thing that happened is that carried on their physical relationship because ES needed to make sure her business plan carried on as planned. So I need to give you 10% off my money, right? I need to give you 10% off the money that I made from you. For what? For what reason would I need to do that? I find it hilarious that ES does nothing wrong, but everybody else is lying. Everybody else is cheating except ES. The Empress Shah is perfect. So Prince Ayoko's African American wife. So she wanted to kill you. Right now I'm beginning to understand why she feels this way. You were sleeping with her husband. For heaven's sakes, what else are you expecting? You do all that. The cheating, the sleeping around, using your body. You then ask people to respect you. ES, what planet are you living on? If it was you, I would cut my losses and just leave it. Stop trying to curse me. Those are not working. If anything, they've been reflected back onto you. And I think you can see that now. So from the day you posted that video, it's all coming down on you. And it's not me. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just a Jamaican geezer from England. What am I supposed to be doing? Think about it, guys. Let's have a think about this just for one moment. She is some powerful woman who has some esoteric, supernatural powers. And what? She was going to share her man? Really? What kind of super powerful witch type woman would share her husband? Have a think about that for a moment. The truth is that you look at men like they are opportunities, that's all. That's probably the reason why your husband left you. Please spare us with these empty threats. They are irrelevant. No one's listening to them anymore. Didn't you say that you were attempting to help Prince Ayoko to let go? How? By sleeping with him? At this moment, I would say that you should stop doing these lives. Just leave them alone. You're just making yourself look even more fallible.
You know, like within this situation, like he was holding something in about me, you know, like that. I guess I think a lot of it has to do with that we weren't able to just move forward. You understand? And so that resentment, I think, was just very. And then another thing, oh my gosh, these videos that this Negro Pen has been putting out there, I think he might
Now
have been
that
watching.
fool,
Hold on
that
one
fool.
second
Let
for me.
me tell you something.
Hold
Oh
it.
my God.
Let me hold it. Just hold
Sorry.
it just 1 second for me. Because in some of Yoko's outbursts, he actually repeated some of what Negro
Mm-hmm.
Pen said. And I was like, what? like you was watching this dude. And so I don't think he was watching him to support him. I think he was watching him to understand. And I believe that he believes some of this stuff. And so this is what is heartbreaking, is that people are actually believing this shit. And so it's unfortunate because me and Yoko have a really tight bond. You understand? Like, I'm talking soulmate. Like, it's the love is real. But I respect the tradition. That's why I was like, I can't continue like this. You see what I'm saying? And so listening to these people has affected our relationship, obviously. And so that is it. What were you gonna say?
I've seen him before, and his negative personality, I've never really paid attention to him. I saw it, and I saw his channel, I saw him, and I was like, ah, yeah, whatever. Him and that other Renee chick, both from Britain, they are so far. They're so funny. I can't even talk about it. But yeah, he's just a negative personality who's doing it to get views.
Hey, I
I
don't want
I
to talk
mean,
about. I don't want to talk about these people anymore because they've offended me, and I don't want to. Okay, Renee. I
yes,
received the email from her
absolutely.
regarding. She actually sent me an email, consoling me. You understand? So I don't really know much about anything else about that. But please, thank you.
But
There's a
let
lot
me
of people
tell you,
lined up right
yes, yeah. I was just gonna say the only thing is you give them more power when you talk about them and discuss them on your
now.
channel. I know
They're
that
not
was
giving
my
me
point.
power. I don't talk about them. I
I
don't talk about these people.
no,
They're
that's
not
how
even a
I
part of.
that's how I even found their channel was watching
Well,
you.
Empress fan tried to warn you. She tried to warn you. She tried to tell you that you're empowering people by talking about us. I don't want you to get your minions to come to my YouTube channel and start leaving infantile messages. But of course, in order for you to do that, you have to talk about me. You're talking about me. You even told her that you weren't talking about me on your platform. You told this Empress fan on your live that you weren't talking about me. 7 days ago, you made a whole bloody video about me. Stop being like this. I'm really trying to hold myself back at this moment, right? Because you're making yourself look really, really. Your supporters, these people that barely have two brain cells to rub together, are coming on my YouTube channel and they're making my subscribers feel uncomfortable. I want them gone. Guys, this is once again to you. Listen, I don't know whether to believe the prince, okay? It's all hearsay. He came on live a little shortly after ES's live and he said, I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her at all. We cannot believe either of these two people. Do you understand? We can't do that. Both of them have things to lose. Well, ES get to lose her credibility, whatever credibility she has left. And Prince Ayoko, he has a lot to lose, of course. I mean, he's the prince, so he can't go around hitting women. So, of course, he's got a lot to lose. He can't lie about it either. So one of these two people are lying. One of these two people are lying. And I haven't seen anything dishonest come out from Prince Ayoko, but I definitely have seen something dishonest come out of ES's mouth. More than once. We've seen her do this over the past 2 weeks. So I know I'm going to put my money on, right, on who's lying. I don't want to say who it is, right? That's your decision to make. I've seen the prince say or do something which you know is dishonest. Let me know in the comments section below. It'd be good to hear from you. So listen, guys, I'm getting sick of this. I don't want to waste my time anymore on these infantile people. I'm trying to move on. People continuously try to blame me for their own actions. Okay, I'm getting sick of it, right? I'm getting sick of these people, right? And I'm sure you are too. ES needs to heal. Prince Ayoko, he needs to heal. ES's supporters, they need a lobotomy. ES's supporters are intellectually disadvantaged, and that is clear. I'm done with them too. I don't want them coming to my YouTube channel. That's it. Let's just leave them so we can carry on. We can do something constructive and we can make the world a better place. We can make Africa a better place for us. Simple as that. Okay, rant over. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Until the next time, think twice. Ta-ra a bit.